Here at WB, we are taking action against climate change.
Because the government refuses to take the necessary steps to do so.
We are the change!
I remember just hearing all about in the news about what's going on with climate change and also what's going on in Washington in regards to climate change. And I just realized that it's so important for not just to rely on the government or other people to just help us fix climate change, but that we need to take this into our own hands and actually I just realized how much we could actually do just on our own as just a single school in getting the solar array. And we use the solar pathfinder tool, which is just a tool you can just set on the ground somewhere outside and then see where the sun would go and how much sunlight that spot would get. So using that tool we can see at different locations around the school how much solar energy each part would be able to generate. And through that, we can decide where would be the most optimal location.
We compiled the findings of our Solar Pathfinder study into this OneNote notebook, which we made available online at bit.ly/WBHS Solar Planning. Our first step was to look at a satellite view of our school through Google Maps and make a broad estimate of the places where a solar array might be feasible, looking at both whether there's any trees or other objects blocking the area and also how easily it could be connected with the existing electrical infrastructure. We then went out to each individual area and took detailed pictures of a solar pathfinder along with the surrounding area. And by looking at the proportion on the pathfinder blocked from the sky, we can measure how much sunlight the area receives over the course of a year.
And then apart from just the engineering side of things, we've also done a lot to meet with potential businesses and supporters on our project. We've met with the school board, the West Bloomfield Educational Foundation, different renewable energy organizations like the Ecology Center.
We have students that are leading our restaurant fundraisers and bagel sale fundraisers. We have students leading the LED deployment fundraiser as well as our crowdfunding email fundraiser, where we had students bring in 20 high-quality emails of people that would possibly donate to the Earth Fund.
In our email, we directed recipients to our crowdfunding site.
For our crowdfunding campaign, we used the site youcaring.com, which does not charge a percentage of the money you raise.
For our Eco Exchange fundraiser, we sold fair trade and organic coffee and chocolate that doesn't harm the farmers or the environment.
For our most recent fundraising campaign, we plan to take this infographic to local businesses to try to get them to sponsor us.
This infographic, created by students of our club, shows a picture of our club's members, our current sponsors, a list of sponsorship levels and the incentives offered at each level, along with an artist's conception of a commemorative plaque that would be displayed next to the solar array installed at our school.
Using Photoshop and a picture of the proposed location, I created an artist's conception to show people what our planned array will look like. I also made an artist's conception of the commemorative plaque we want to put up. Visualization is a really powerful tool to allow people to see what is really possible.
For monetary support, you may want to consult your parent-teacher organization, educational foundation, or school board. These groups may be more likely to match amounts that you have already raised or support your efforts if you've done significant work ahead of time. Having students do presentations to these organizations shows that students are involved in running the show. For grants, a great website to check out is getedfunding.com. The Michigan Green Schools program is another mailing list you'll want to get on.
The latest thing that we've realized is that we need to work even harder to just get everything straightened out and to do it all up, to do whatever we can on our own. And so that just goes back to making our project student-driven and showing that just ordinary people like us, ordinary students like us can really make a big difference.